Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good morning, Danita and Katie here, and here's a look at today's top stories.
Teams across Northeast Ohio are suspending practices after several student athletes have tested positive for COVID-19. A football player in Strongsville tested positive, along with 3 football players in Mayfield. Strongsville's opening football game was postponed and practices suspended through Thursday. Volleyball play and practice in Mayfield are suspended until further notice. Other sports at Mayfield, though, will continue.
The volleyball players who tested positive in Mayfield received rapid tests. That's the same type returned false positive results for NFL players on Sunday, including members of the Browns who later tested negative. Rapid tests are known for poorer performance, false negatives, and occasional false positives. We spoke with a doctor who says it's important to consider the context when using these tests, like whether a person was knowingly exposed and whether they're showing symptoms.
No grilling out in the Muni lot this season. The Cleveland mayor has extended an emergency proclamation banning permits for block parties and tailgating. The new order specifically singles out tailgating even for groups smaller than 10, which is how many people are allowed to gather under the order. All right, Trent, perk us up after that news.
All right, man, well, we've got some warmth. We've got a lot of dry time, but I've got a lot of humidity and a couple storms to talk about. We're going to watch these storms ride this boundary, essentially fading away, but getting closer. So those clouds, those are going to keep temperatures a bit cooler today, but overall, I still think we're going to have a pretty nice Tuesday on tap. Just going to be on the humid side. So we'll watch that as it gets a little bit closer. Notice those clouds sink south. There's that boundary, and notice the temperatures. It's still going to be a hot day. We're still going to be near 90 inland off of the lake. Still going to have a couple pop-up thunderstorms, but it's that boundary that I'm watching where we could see a few more of them pop up. Model's not picking up on much of it, but the potential is still there today and tomorrow. I'll show you the 7-day coming up.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.